Yeah, sure, they're battered and double baked, but they won't crack your tooth, so that's a point. Good morning vlog, welcome back to a new video. It's 11 a.m. I've been up for a little while, but I literally just got out of bed because I was just laying around and on my phone and being lazy. What else is new? Uh-oh, my camera battery is dying. Okay, camera battery has changed, and I'm going to spend this next hour taking down the Christmas in my apartment. Oh, it's so sad. I'm so sad about it, but it has to happen. It's been too long. Oh, goodbye, sweet, sweet Christmas. It's been fun, but you gotta go, and I have to take advantage of having a couple hours free here to do that. So let's do this. Okay, everything is gone that was Christmassy in here. I am leaving these lights up around these windows because they're really pretty, and also because it was so tough getting them up, so I just don't feel like having to take them down and redo it and all of that. So those are staying up there. And now the last thing I have to do is just clean up my floors because we have a lot of like fake tree pieces on the ground here. So we're gonna clean that up now. I just finished wrapping Tara's Christmas presents. I don't think that we're exchanging today because I don't think all of my gifts from her have arrived yet. So we're not doing it yet, but I just wanted to get this out of the way. I'm sort of tired of wrapping. So I just wanted to do it. That way I could put all of this stuff away until next year, really. Okay, I just quickly finished getting myself together, and now I am heading down to meet Tara because she is outside of my building and we're gonna go to lunch. We are getting ramen hood. It's gonna be so good, I can't wait. Our ramens have arrived. I made it to Tara, and I got mine with a vegan egg. I am very curious about this and what it will taste like and be like. Should I try to like burst it, do you think?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, we're gonna try this. Oh yeah, that's literally like egg yolk.
That is so weird.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah. What does it taste like? It tastes like egg?
Yeah, like egg.
That is so weird.
It's so good.
I love that.
That's yummy. Ramen was freaking delicious. Seriously, I could have eaten the whole bowl. It took so much self-control for us to stop.
So much.
Like, I would have just destroyed the whole thing. It was so good. But now we are back at our favorite coffee shop. It feels so good to be here, doesn't it? Oh, I'm so happy. We have our matcha, which is just to die for.
Perfect.
And now we're gonna work. Okay, we're all packed up. It is 5:30, and honestly I could have kept working for like another hour and a half, but I'm making like a big thing for dinner tonight, or like it just takes like a lot of, it's a process, so I'm gonna go now so I can go to the grocery store, and
I can't wait to hear how your goals turns out.
I will send you photos.
Please do, actually. I want to see it.
Yeah, but for afternoon. Yep. Love it. Okay, we're heading home now. Okay, just got back from grocery shopping, picked up the things that I need. The first thing I'm gonna do, I picked up flour and sugar. Flour we actually need for this recipe, sugar we don't, but I was just out of sugar, and I always like to have it on hand, so I'm gonna fill up my canisters of those first. Short people problems, you have to crawl on your counter to get anything. So I just have these canisters. It says sugar and the other one says flour. This one just has like a brown sugar packet in there because I haven't had sugar for a while, so it's just chilling in there, but we will swap that out for actual cane sugar. Why is flour literally the messiest thing in the world? That's a lot of flour. Just barely got all that to fit. And I literally just keep like a measuring cup in there because whatever, just easy. Now I just need to pull up the recipe I'm using. And basically what we are making today is a vegan bibimbap bowl. Bibimbap. I'm pretty sure that it is a Korean recipe, meal, whatever. And I've never had it before, but it looks delicious, so we're trying it. I saw this recipe on Hot for Food, and so that is pretty much the instructions I'll be using, of course, with a few changes as always to satisfy what I like. So the first thing that we are making for this bowl is basically cauliflower wings. I've made these before. They're a little time consuming to make, I'll admit, but I think it's gonna be worth it. I haven't had them in a while, so I think they'll be good anyway. So just let my hair down. Let's let it loose. So for the dredge, we need a cup of flour, 1 1/4 cup non-dairy milk, and then garlic, sea salt, and pepper. And this is basically the dredge that you dip the cauliflower into and let it bake so that it gets this nice, you know, coating on it. Okay, so literally your hands are gonna get really messy here. You just grab your cauliflower piece, roll your sleeves up, and make sure you've washed your hands, obviously, because you're working with your hands here. I already did. So you're just gonna go ahead and dredge it up. And actually, I should probably have this closer to this pan. And then you're just going to place it down on your sheet. Your hands are gonna get super messy for this, so just settle in and let it happen. If you're like me and you hate mess, too bad. Okay, here are the cauliflower wings with dredge. I still have quite a bit of dredge left over here, so good to know for next time that I probably don't need that much, probably half the recipe. The oven just finished preheating to 450, so I'm going to throw these in. There we go, right in there. And Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes. Okay, so these need to bake for 30 minutes, but you have to flip halfway, which is why I set my timer for 15 minutes. Still have a good amount of cauliflower left over here, so I'll find something else to do with that. Okay, so for our sauce, I am winging it a little bit myself, so it's not going to be authentic to, I think, what would typically be on one of these. But I'm just working with what I got. I didn't want to have to purchase a bunch of things that I typically don't use. So what I'm going to put in mine is ginger paste rather than an actual knob of ginger. This laziness, and this will last longer. So is it really being lazy or smart? Of course, now I'm not exactly sure how much of this to put in, but you know, ginger is a strong flavor, so I'm just gonna go on the lighter side. Of course, winging all of these measurements. Hope that you wing it too. That's the fun in cooking, is winging it, I think. Okay, soy sauce. I'm going to put some sriracha chili sauce in there for some heat because she does add some chili paste in there. So this is my substitution for that. Some grapeseed oil right in there. I'm gonna add a little bit more soy sauce just because I am substituting some things out, so. And then for a little bit more of like a sweet taste, I'm going to add in a little bit of teriyaki sauce, but just a little. Okay, lid on, and let's blend this puppy. Okay, let's taste this. I think we could put in, I think I'm actually gonna add some of that sugar that I bought. The recipe calls for coconut sugar, which I did not wanna buy, but I feel like it can use a little bit of sweetening, so we're gonna go with that sugar. I'm gonna start with just like 1 tablespoon, or maybe even like a little less than that. And let's try it again. Yeah, I like what that did. I'm satisfied with that. So everything that I put in there was ginger paste, teriyaki sauce, some sriracha hot sauce, grapeseed oil, soy sauce, garlic powder, and a little bit of sugar, just in case you're trying to recreate mine. And the increments I really just eyeballed. So, you know, eyeball them yourself, blend it, taste, add more, add, you know, whatever you need to do to make it taste good. I'm gonna clean up this space here and then we'll move on to the next step. There is a little bit of prep with some veggies, so you can cut carrots yourself. I just bought pre-shredded carrots. Again, if I can get it pre-done, why wouldn't I? But I do need to cut up some cucumber and pepper. So I just bought 2 small Persian cucumbers and this bell pepper. Green bell peppers are my favorite, obviously. Get whatever you'd like. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to crack open a Babe Grigio with bubbles because drinking wine while you cook is like sort of important, but out of a can is also really convenient, so. These are looking great so far, oh my gosh. And then I just use some tongs to flip them. Obviously they will be hot, so be very careful if you're doing it with your hands or like not with something where you won't hurt yourself. Okay, great. Now we're gonna throw them back in the oven. Okay, I am just boiling some water to make the brown rice. Veggies are all chopped. That's delicious. But I think we're getting there now. So I think now I'm just gonna make this rice, and then once the cauliflower comes out, I'll show you what I'm doing with that next, and we'll sort of take it from there. Okay, pulling our cauliflower wings out. So I have our sauce here that we made, and I'm basically just going to coat these in the sauce and then throw them back in the oven again.
Kind of like more around 6?
Yeah. Alexa, set a cauliflower timer for 10 minutes. Okay, we are pulling out the cast iron skillet for this next part. I'm just going to start heating it up and throw some oil in there. I'm just using pre-sliced white mushrooms. You're sort of supposed to spread them out a little bit in here. Nice even layer there of our mushrooms, and we are basically going to use a spatula here and let them brown up. Finished up my mushrooms there, finished my rice, so I pulled those off, and I just threw the peppers in here on a really low heat setting just because I prefer my peppers a little cooked. So I'm just letting them sit in there for like a minute, really no time at all, just to help them wilt down a little bit, and then we're going to pull them again. Okay, everything is like finishing at the same time. It's very stressful. I just went ahead and flipped the cauliflower, and now it is time for one of our last steps, which is actually just to brown the rice a little bit. Basically, we're gonna use that same method where you like spread it out and push it down with the spatula here. The cauliflower wings are gonna be done in 5 minutes, and everything else is finished. So we are almost there. I really got to drink my wine because I got so stressed. And I think honestly what I'm gonna do is just leave this rice in the cast iron because the cast iron will stay really hot. Let that continue to brown that way. And now we just have to wait for our cauliflower to come out and assemble. Here is everything all together in the bowl. Rice on the bottom. We have our mushroom, wow, I just pointed to cauliflower instead of cucumber. It's been a long day. Cauliflower. I chopped up some of the Trader Joe's teriyaki tofu. So good. Our bell peppers, our actual cucumber, and carrots. And now I'm just gonna pour some of this extra sauce on top, which should be so good. And we'll get to try it. Are you excited, Con?
Very excited.
I hope it's good. Maybe I'll put some sesame seeds on top too after the sauce.
Oh, this looks good.
I hope it's good.
I have a cauliflower now.
No, you should try it in the bowl.
Okay. Can I try it later?
Yeah, later you can try it. When you've already tried it, you can try it.
Fine.
All right. Now we get to try it. I'm excited.
Me too.
Great. Dinner was such a success. Did you like it, Con?
Very much so.
This is the first time having cauliflower wings. Aren't they so good?
10 out of 10.
I love cauliflower wings. They're so delicious.
4 out of 5 dentists would recommend.
True. They're nice and soft for your teeth, so you're not gonna crack them. And so they're great for you. Yeah, sure, they're battered and double baked, but they won't crack your tooth. So that's a point. And then we literally just sat around and watched New Girl for 2 hours. I worked a little bit more on specifically one project that I'm working on for you guys. And my back hurts so badly, you guys, like really badly. if I think about it too much, I'll probably cry about it because it really hurts. Especially like my shoulders and neck just are like killing me today for some reason. So I'm gonna have Khan put on some of this CBD balm that we got from the Now when we went and did that massage there. Peppermint CBD. I haven't used any of this, but obviously CBD is great for relaxing your muscles, so I'm hoping that'll help. I'm gonna take some ibuprofen and we're going to bed now. So thank you guys for watching today, and I will catch you in my next vlog. Bye.